Hello and welcome to today's edition of The Reaction with me, Mekajikop. And look, it seems like I'm rushing, but Charlie, I've been very busy this week. But no, I'm here now. I'm here now. A lot has happened, and I'm just in to digest some very most important issue that happened over the week. So our headline for today will be former NSA officials vendors face prosecution 548 million allegedly siphoned. Before I even come into the story, Charlie, do want to subscribe to our channel and click on the notification button so that you'll be one of the first few people to watch our very most interesting story. Don't forget to share your opinion about it. So just leave a comment and we'll be very glad to have your view or your take on this particular subject matter. This is a national issue. Now let's move on. Before I even also get back to the story itself, I would just want us to revisit why Ghana is still Ghana. Why Ghana was once called the gateway to Africa. Why Ghana at the time was seen as a country of great integrity, great reputation. If you were counting some of the great countries in Africa, you couldn't count without adding Ghana to it. What has happened to us? Why are we losing our stake in this great continent called Africa? We are losing it as a people. We have adopted certain cultures. I've been mentioning this over and over and over again. The certain cultures we've adopted it and decided to cause dynamism to it. Even if we are adopting it, we have decided to change it to a negative form. What is wrong with us as a people? Our only problem is that we've decided to embrace civilization. Is that it? Is that what you are saying? That our biggest problem in this country is that we've decided to embrace civilization. Because if you are comparing Ghana of today and Ghana of yesterday, there is a vast difference. Now, I have a huge problem in this thing called once upon a time. That look, we live in a country where all the greatness we have chopped over the years is in yesterday, not in our future, not in our next generation, not in tomorrow, not even today. The biada, even if you take football, you say that once upon a time a certain Stephen Appiah, once upon a time a certain Stephen Ojo, once upon a time a certain Don Bote, once upon a time a certain look. What is wrong with our present generation? What is wrong with us? Yeah, how pan is it? If you come to music, we keep on pointing to a certain once upon a time Amachi Dede, a certain Tatlumba, a certain Ufoyan Ponsa. What so yeah, how pan is it? If you come to politics, we keep on mentioning our dead and gone ancestors who were so integral in our political device. Jenny, why are we not learning from them? Just as philosophy says, a man with no history or with no idea about his or her history is just about a plant with no root. Your history, no? And we know our history. Our history is rich. What is wrong with us? Is this how our forebears told us to do our politics of this day? Every small opportunity every public officer has, he or she has decided that I am the one in charge and I'm going to misuse our funds. I'm using our because he is part of the problem. He is part of us. What is our problem? Day in and day out, people are dying just because they cannot even afford a peswa. Hunger is killing people. The little that you have been given, not just little. Look, you can't be a chief executive officer of this country and still demand more than 20,000 Ghana cedis. Yet we give you more than that. Some of you are taking more than the president as a public officer. Yet you are the main architect in creating corruption in this country. You are being the main anchor for this country losing a lot of funds through corruption. What is our problem? What is its color? The color of our problem. Let us know. Look, this is not the country in Kuma yearn for. This is not the country in our forefathers shed blood for. This is not the country. No, no, this is not the country. Day in and day out, we keep on hearing this person has siphoned this money, this person has done it, this person has used public funds, a lot of brouhaha everywhere. We cannot even focus and do the right thing at the right time. And we ask ourselves every time, every now and then, we are Christians, we are belonging to any of the religious groups. Yet I am wondering, is that what our religion is telling us to do? To do? Is that it? Is that it? Mommy, Papi, you have an opportunity to serve your people. Serve them in due diligence. And at the end of the day, I can promise you, you will not leave that office hungry. No way. Now let's get back to the story. Now, Charlie, look, wherever you find yourself today, as a teacher, as a politician, as a mechanic, as a driver, I mean, look, do your part. Do your part. There are some inquiry. What is our problem? Ah, Debbie. Anka minyi dem nim sɛ mpanyinfoɔ deɛ wɔbɔ korɔ no sɛ ɔpanyin mmɔ korɔ no ɔpanyin ɔde korɔ no yɛ dɛ dwiri mu kankan porɔyɛ adwambɔne suban bɔne anka ɔpanyin deɛ ɔde yɛ dɛ ɔpanyin ɔde yɛ dɛ wɔn a ɛwɔ sɛ wotu mpanyinfoɔ no fɔ no wobɛtu mmɔfra no fɔ no wodeɛ wode ho wodware efi mu wodware bɔne mu wobɛyɛ deɛ tu wɔn fɔ. You are bathing in the water of mud, dirtiness. You have children. What are you telling your children? Says that the former NSS, I'm reading from Graphic Online, please. You know, as usual. Former NSC officials, vendors face persecution, 548 million allegedly siphoned. Who said, the breakdown number. So, who be saying that 548 million Ghana cedis if the him copy him. To make kind of clear and come Potokasi. Say, the introduction says the Office of the Attorney General and Ministry of Justice will prosecute 12 former directors and staff of the National Service Authority in the coming days for allegedly siphoning over 548 million Ghana cedis through the inflation of budget and creating ghost names on payroll of the National Service Scheme. We Yankoma was here decra. Aka Omaya ye develop the word, the terms over there. It's not developable. The tense over there is not past tense. It's not developed. Present tense, develop. Present continuous. The tense over there is developing. Present continuous. You go soon now. So build this country to the level that it is supposed to be. It will be your team, baby. Creating ghost names. Are you okay? What is wrong with you? See, can attitude be also. Yeah, you do the baby in some quote tree. Back Ghana full soon screaming on top of their voices that the city is losing its value, that the prices of goods and services are high, that a lot of things are not going on well. You've not heard public officials that you will do your small part just to make sure that the country is growing. Everybody is eating something, everybody is surviving on something. Any better no? Oh, JDA. Oh, JDA. I'm the only person born. Oh, my brother we won't tolerate you again. Now he says that addressing a news conference on the status of the Operation Recover All Loot in Accra yesterday, the Attorney General and the Minister for Justice, Dr. Aye, alleged that the top officials and the staff of the NSC exploited 9 vendors to misappropriate state funds for their personal gains. And he made a further move and says that as a result, the 9 vendors and the authorities central market, central market system, a platform to facilitate various services and transactions for the national service personnel, including cashless payment options, will also face trial for their alleged roles in what the AG describes as a criminal enterprise covering a 6-year period from 2018 to 2024. Now I'll move forward and I'll try and get the suspects' names here. It says that before I even get that, the suspects are expected to be arraigned at the High Court in Accra on charges of stealing, conspiracy to steal, willfully causing financial loss to the state, using public office for profit, obtaining public property by false statements, conspiracy to commit money laundering, and money laundering again. So I don't know that. I think that's a technical term. So let's look at the suspect. The top officials alleged to be involved in the scandal are two former executive directors of the NSA, Mustafa Yusuf and Osei Asibi Entry. Oh, Osei Asibi. Osei Asibi. Wampa. Mustafa Nindi. Mustafa. The little said about him, the better. A former deputy executive director, Itowari Mensa, a former deputy executive director of the operations, Kweku Ohenijai, head of deployment, Abraham Bismarck Gacy, and a former head of account, Eric Nyakun. The others suspected to be involved in the deals are a former internal auditor, Albert Otin Owusu, an account officer, Kweku Dechi Ejay, a former head of account, Idrisu Abu Bakar, the Koforidua Municipal Director, Stephen Kwabena Jemfi, a District Director, Prince Agbufa Auku, and a Management Information Systems Administrations in the Northern Regional Office, Jacob Yelson. The vendors to be charged are the owner of Starwood or Option by Ventures, Isaac Osei Asamani, the owner of the OHEC Ventures, Charles German, the owner of Brainwave Ventures, Philomena Atta, owner of Marine Ventures, Rose Hamilton, owner of Franlisa Ventures, Kweku Opare Agbufa, the owner for Alpha Rita Ventures, Solomon Dramina, owner of Alphada Enterprise, Haruna Mawu Laya, the owner of Silsona Ventures, and Sylvia Ntriwa Opare, and Peter Mensah, who is the husband of Mrs. Owari Mensah Bridge. Aya Kofi Ukuna Bekahubi. So when I quote, says that investigations further established that the ADB transferred the funds into the account of the company. She subsequently transferred the funds into 4 different company accounts, some of which she was a director of. Now, I'll break it down, don't worry. Between the 3rd of March 2023 and the 24th May 2024, suspect Gifty transferred 22.925 million to Amacom. So I think that's a company. 1 million Ghana cedis to Scaffold, 1.57 million Ghana cedis to Oche, and 5.2 million to Aristo Logistics and Trading. For what? Dear Juma now something about. Now, size carrying, I'll break it down because I don't have time to get into it properly. But I'll get into the total breakdown of the 548 million Ghana cedis. Now, say, Afa or and Sem, and then in down for 4 million, in down for any the thief partners, allegedly. So in 2018-2019, the city came free Ghana and said through corruption, right? They mentioned how the monies were transferred. So these are 25 million Ghana cedis. So let me break it down. 25,857,836.16 million Ghana cedis na yera every Ghana sikam in 2018-2019. Sika yera no. 2019-2020 sika yera wo Ghana sem through chrono maame a udi wadwene mu da ho wo ma wo abusua wodwene Ghana ho sika yera free wo nsem say 21,613,962.24 million Ghana cedis. Now, before I even continue, I ask myself, so if indeed Owari and Mustafa Yusuf and then the cohort for it, if truly they said they've not done any wrong, is it true this money has passed through their hands? If truly, Sikano, Sikano, so Sikano, why when you Sikano, I'm not sure money is having legs. They should come and tell us, why did they not mention any other people's names except their names? If you want, you come and tell us. And then Mustafa Yusuf. And move on 2020-2021. Say the Sika Ghana, you're through Chrome for one sem, Chrome for Mr. Thieves. Say 55,670,584.32 Ghana cedis. Na 2021-2022. Page them. So yeah, command you was so page you should see growth. Now the chrono call next level 61,383,025.74 Ghana cedis. Yeah, 2022-2023 they will say about here Ghana who for crippled us in an amount of 350,926,977.12 Ghana cedis. Last year, 2023-2024 season. Yeah, no. Siko me born Ugire 32,881,157.07 Ghana cedis. Okay, coming here, boom, 548,333,542.65 Ghana cedis. You're born in NSS, your mother to my say. But you know we are too. If you are chief executive officer of this country, you are being given a chef, one security officer, a vehicle. You pay your fuel, you pay your light bill, you pay your water bill, you pay everything for you. Your traveling allowances, you give it to you. I don't know, Libya was a nipa that's a Libya in the mouth. DAPU. Nene, amount for the national service personnel. Here home of Brawafo, is California be national service, is California. Na Sikaya the main here for 715 Ghana cedis 0.57 pesos every month. Face carries our mom as a baba. Alpha mama. The asset. Yayo day. Sika is your mom. Look, 5 months, 6 months, Sika in my. This is scary because if your wife took this money to as a collateral to receive loans from the bank. Why? You are giving them a penny, 715 Ghana cedis a month, and you were able to loot such money. You were not even able to find a way of lobbying for them to even gain more. Hey, Charlie, you are tired. Hey, you are tired. As we speak, our roads are bad. You are quite angry as a country. You did you angry. Inflation here and there. Bibi anye. That won't kwa back for to meet now deep one say. Oh no, now for what is wrong with you? For me, I'm just asking the question, what is wrong if truly, truly we've done this? And you see, we should sound a strong warning to the Attorney General and the Office of the Special Prosecutor. Man, you should begin to fast track some of these prosecutions. Any delay on a path of either the prosecutor or the defendant, man, Ghanaians won't take it lightly. If in the next 1 year and a month we don't see proper judgment on such cases, come on, then the researching agenda will be dent. It shouldn't happen. Who alleges should prove. You've alleged. In fact, from the office of the justice, the minister for justice, we should not hear any form of allege. And yeah, allege could be. I will say yes straight because you know what you are saying, man. You know what you are saying. If you've not seen, you shouldn't say it. To the minister, Mr. Ahini, most of the time don't get your name right. Dominic Ahini, I'm begging you. The young people of this country are begging you. We have to begin to see prosecution starting from now. Now, 548 million Ghana cedis, you know what it can do for us? It can do a lot on our roads. Look, a lot of contractors have not been paid. Yet, some few people, 9 people or 12 people, are able to siphon about 548 million Ghana cedis, and you come and tell us this. Me, I'll not call it allegation because coming from the office of the minister for justice, come on, no allegations can be made over there. It be straightforward evidence. He knows what he's saying. Being a minister for justice, you cannot allege like any ordinary Ghanaian. So therefore, we have to begin to see prosecution starting from now. If the Supreme Court, the High Court has anything to do, they should do it now. We want to see justice served. If not for anything, they should refund the money. 548 million Ghana cedis. Nurses are crying. We can use part of the money as their allowances that they are looking for. The prosecution, we shouldn't talk about it anymore. We have to begin to see results. You have 1 year to give us results, man. If nobody is giving you timelines, I am giving you. I have heard such cases can go beyond 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. Man, it shouldn't happen. This time around, if you have your evidence at hand, why are you wasting time? Why? Oh, man. Master, don't follow the office of the special prosecutor that we are still waiting for one former minister for finance. Master, what you come here? We should begin to even give them met out judgment. If they say they won't come, we will give them the judgment from wherever they are. Mustafa Yusuf, you have mouth to come and defend. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong with defending. Defend. But the right thing will have to be done. And I'm still on the doors of the office of the Minister for Justice. One honorable member of parliament, coupled with the Attorney General, you have the mandate to serve as justice. Do just that. Do just that. And Ghanaians will be happy with you. We will be happy. Abba, are they? Are we the only people on this earth? Are we the only people? Every now and then, corruption here and there. They realize that politicians and public office holders have decided to flex with this constitution that we have. If possible, this time around, let them laugh at the wrong side of their mouth. It should be possible as well. It should be. Justice must be served. Man, that back and forth, and we are now going to prosecute them. No, we don't want to hear that present continuous tense anymore. It is in the pipeline. We don't want to hear it. We want to hear that somebody has been prosecuted. Somebody has been forced to. If you have to mortgage their properties, if you have to seize them and sell them to be able to recover our monies, we should do that. This conversation about we are going through the right channels. Look, we have to go through the right channel. The right channels are having blockades by these same public officers. Where are they? Why? Master, don't bring that again. Don't come and tell us that you have found some people capable to the falling foul to the constitution and other stuff, and yet we don't see any result. Yet we are not seeing any result. We are not seeing any result. This is why I bring an end to today's conversation. For the reaction, Please do want to subscribe to our channel. My name is Mekadikop and I'm out. Bye.